Hey everybody, this is Bo back in the Sports Lounge. Want to do a shout out to the 1.5 million listeners we have all over this world and the military bases that keep supporting what we do. Thank you so much. And right now we get an opportunity to talk to head football coach Blaine Bennett out of Central Washington. Sir, thank you.
Well, it's great to be on your show.
Coach, I want to say, last time we had you on, we had such a fan fellowship, a lot of fans sending love and support when you were here at Michigan State, and I know you've got a lot of fans there. Obviously now, with the success, you're now ranked 4th in the rankings in the D2, and there's a lot of success in your program.
Yeah, we're having a great year right now, going out and beating Minnesota Duluth, national champions from last year in Minnesota, and then coming home as our home opener last week. We beat West Texas A&M, the team that beat us in the playoffs. So we're 3-0. We're excited about it right now, and we're doing some good things on offense, defense, and on special teams.
You know, Coach, a lot of programs, sometimes it takes a while for the new coach to set up and really get its players. That program already had a stockpile of athletic players. What did you do to just sort of enhance what they were doing correctly? And because you look at the success you've had, the numbers keep going up, the quarterback, the ratings, all across the board, your program has really exploded in the D2.
Well, last year we inherited a great quarterback in Mike Riley, and so he helped us last year do a lot of great things, and that's why we were 10-1 last year and in the playoffs. But this year, it's really come together. We've had some Division I transfers come in, which you have to have at the Division II level. We signed 36 high school guys last year, and we were able to fill some of the needs we had with some California junior college players. So it really was a good opportunity to get a great program at Central Washington, and we've been able to identify some of our needs and fill those needs last year in our recruiting.
Coach, absolutely. When you look at exactly the X's and O's in your programs, a lot of students look at the overall record. They look at what the accomplishments are. And I think one of the areas that I think is glaring a lot of the D1 transfers in their face is, first off, playing time. And second, NFL scouts have been hovering over your program, the Grand Valleys of the world. It's got to feel pretty successful to have that type of visibility in your organization and in your team.
You're exactly right, because the Division I transfers, they want some attention, they want to play right away, but they also believe that they can get the next level. Last year we had 90 NFL scouts come through. We had 2 guys selected to go back to the combine in Indianapolis, and both of them got into NFL camp. This year we've already had 15 NFL scouts come through, evaluate our players, take a look at some of the transfers, some of the seniors we have in the program. And so it's a great opportunity to be seen, and it's a great opportunity to get on the field and play.
Well, Coach Bennett, one of the things I believe that a lot of coaches in NFL look at is that you have athleticism everywhere. Every coach talks about the fact that you can find athletes, but it's the ones that fundamentally do things right that the coach really has an opportunity to affect. Now, who are those guys right now in your program that are up-and-comers, or underclassmen? They are making a statement either on the practice fields, the practice squads, or actually on game day that sort of shocked you and you're kind of impressed with how they're doing things right now?
Well, right now we have 19 seniors in our program, which is a very large senior class. We have a corner, Courtney Smith, who's an All-American kick returner. And he ran a 4.43 for the NFL scouts last winter, so he's got a lot of attention right now, and he's a very, very physical corner. We got a wide receiver, Johnny Spivak, who's an All-American wide receiver. Got 94 balls last year, 20 touchdowns last year, and over 1,400 yards. He's having an excellent senior season also. We have an offensive guard, the transfer from Washington State, who's doing a great job for us as a senior, Andy Roof. And then the last one, we had a linebacker, Prince Hall, transfer in from Alabama, a California guy in Alabama for 4 years, had 1 more year to play, and he's playing middle linebacker for us. So I could list a few others, but those are just a handful of guys that have really made a difference for us, and certainly have given us a chance to be a top 5 Division II program.
Absolutely. Coach, I want to say thanks for taking the time. We know you're extremely busy, but we want to say thank you, and we're going to try to get you on in probably another month and check on what's going on for the playoff picture. Would that be okay?
Yeah, that'd be great. It's always great to be on your show. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Blaine Bennett from Central Washington Football. He's fundamentally sound. He's been coach at the big leagues, and now he's got Central moving in the right direction. And we got big things for him. We don't want to call it out and think he's going to win the whole thing, but it looks good at this standpoint. Take care, Coach.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. We were off the air.